Hi, I'm David.Rosen, and today on New Yorkers Know, we're headed to a neighborhood famous for its brownstones and coveted park proximity. That's right, Park Slope. Let's check it out. Our first stop takes us on a truly incredible time travel journey here at the Old Stone House. Originally built in the 1600s as a Dutch farmhouse when Brooklyn was still going by Brooklyn, this early 20th century replica now serves as a historical landmark for the Revolutionary War's Battle of Long Island. Massively outnumbered by the British, American General Lord Stirling led his command in an hours-long standoff on this property. Eventually being forced to surrender, their bravery gave a little-known commander named George Washington enough time to evade capture and retreat to safety with his remaining troops. Wow, should I write a musical about this? But this house isn't done making history. In 1883, the Old Stone House served as the first clubhouse for the professional baseball team that would eventually become the Brooklyn Dodgers. The Brooklyn Baseball Club played their first game here, beating out a team from Trenton, New Jersey. Ha! Take that, Jersey! Today, the Old Stone House and Washington Park are open to the public, with history classes, a museum, a garden, an outdoor music series, a children's theater, and of course, a weekly farmer's market. Now here's our first trivia question that New Yorkers know they can knock out of the park. Before they were the Brooklyn Dodgers, what slightly longer variation were they coined as in 1895? Just around the corner from the Old Stone House is a storefront that is out of this world. Welcome to the Brooklyn Superhero Supply Company. Originally debuting in Gotham over a decade ago, this is your one-stop shop for costumes, novelties, robotic sidekicks, and of course, superpowers. You can literally buy a gallon of doom and or gloom. But like every superhero facade, this storefront has a secret identity. Dun dun! Hiding under its superhero cape, this storefront actually houses 826 NYC, a non-profit organization that helps students from elementary to high school with their writing skills. All funded by donations and all the profits made here at the Superhero Supply Store. Their storefront is open to the public every weekend, so you can stop by and start your journey to becoming an actual Park Slope superhero. Wait, do you think they'll let me in the next Marvel movie now? New Yorkers know that NYC is a natural hub for superheroes and supervillains, but do you know which year they first gathered at the Javits Center by the tens of thousands for the New York City Comic-Con? What? You didn't think we were going to talk about the park? Prospect Park first opened to the public in the 1800s, but true to New York form, the construction and subsequent revitalization continued on for another 150 years. Spanning over 500 acres, this palace is packed with water features, lawns, hiking trails, bike trails, playgrounds, dog parks, baseball fields, basketball courts, paddle boating. Whoa, hang on. I forgot to breathe there. Bird watching, roller skating, ice skating, concert halls, farmers markets, horseback riding, a zoo, and of course, the carousel. You may have heard about the carousel, but did you know that there almost wasn't one? Originally hand-carved for placement on Coney Island, it arrived at Prospect Park in the 1950s. While it remained a popular attraction for the next 25 years, the entirety of Prospect Park entered a period of steep decline, culminating in the closure of the carousel in the early 80s. Concerned citizens of the neighborhood banded together to form the Prospect Park Alliance, advocating for the conservancy of the park and developing a network of skilled restorationists. Their first accomplishment? The reopening of a revitalized carousel here in the early 1990s. The Prospect Park Alliance has gone on to oversee millions of dollars invested in the park's development. And while the carousel may be closed for now, it's a reminder that you can always count on New Yorkers to keep the spirit of the city alive. Time for our final trivia question of the day. Prospect Park is pretty big, but did you know that it's actually the second largest park in Brooklyn? New Yorkers know which Brooklyn park is even bigger. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of New Yorkers Know about Park Slope. And if you're playing along, here are the answers to today's trivia questions. Number 1, New Yorkers know, before their name was shortened to the Brooklyn Dodgers, how was the Brooklyn baseball team billed when they first stepped up to bat? The answer is, of course, the Brooklyn Trolley Dodgers. They were dodging first basemen and the trolley lines. Question number 2. New Yorkers know that thousands and thousands and thousands of comic book fans flock to the city for Comic-Con every year. And their Gotham origins started in 2006. That's 15 years of fandom here in NYC. Lastly, New Yorkers know that the 586 acres of Prospect Park are nothing to sniff at. But the largest park in Brooklyn, coming in at 798 acres, is Marine Park, located in the western Jamaica Bay area. Now, one bonus trivia question. What does the average 2-bed apartment sell for here in Park Slope? Like this one, where I grew up. If you want to know the answer, give me a call. As a born and bred Brooklynite, I can help you find the perfect Park Slope home. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on New Yorkers Know.